So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Iñaki Peña gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking tidy in possession here. Valera. Hoisted in. Cannavaro getting this one clear. It's a promising position. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He's having a go. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? They get a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks.
Tries a shot! Goal! Besiktas! Besiktas take the lead! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Pullet was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's played through for him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Elche were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And it's been taken short. Ball Rodriguez! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Alvaro Rodriguez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, lovely. Fired deep towards the back post.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Hullet given the lift of his goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Elche have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Threads one in. Caught offside that time. Cannavaro. Otto. Tries to pass it through. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Shoots! He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it through? And now the breakaway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's through. It's Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in and the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Besiktas are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And we are already promptly back underway. Cross into the box.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
He has a look up. And he was alert to it. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb. Rafa Mir. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. And it's Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Baron. Shot, surely! Keeper's not concerned by that. Nil the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Played in. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's made its way to him. It's a good run down the right. Rafa Mir. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes looking wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the... There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Valera with the clearance. Cruyff with the cross. And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gattuso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. Veron, steaming on goalwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! He's scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Besiktas are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Andre Silva. Andre Silva! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good, decent chance! And that's gone route one.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Diancana. And here's Andre Silva. That's a delicate pop. He's got tall. And he steered it beyond the post.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Zanetti. He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Ibrahimovic! And that should get the job done. And there goes the final whistle. Besiktas really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and...
There's the shot! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that.
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good alertness. Cruyff receives it in a good position here. Oh, good take in a good area. Chance! Besiktas are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. He's gone to goal! Oh, crossbar! Besiktas will certainly not want a repeat of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Quarter of an hour played. He's in a great position here. Oh, goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Kirkchu. The cross comes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bullet has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Bullet. That's Nedved. Well, that is not the best ball. Oh, what a mistake! And that's a goal kick.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Owen, and he's had a shot! Cleared without complication. Kukcu. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can, but what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Timber spots it and intercepts. Well, there's your danger man, a title and a shot! It's hit the upright.
That was more great defending, I think. It wasn't much of a chance in the end.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Bastoni. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Can he get on the end of it? Bale! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. And he's intervened well there. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get it through? And this is Cruyff. And he's taking no chances there. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. A probing pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Brilliantly cut out. It's Bale! And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
And the second half gets underway.
Besiktas really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
And it's Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Bale. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that was vital. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Caceres going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. Short changes him with that pass. And there's the shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, great save by Dida! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Corner number 2 then. Cut it out. Kukçu! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he's managed to get rid. Mbappe. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's had it taken off him.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into space out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bale is flagged offside. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Okazaki is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Look, he's a top-notch finisher. There's no doubt about that, Peter, but that's not all there is to his game. He can drop a little deeper and become a number 10 and start creating chances for others too. So it's his reading of the game that's really going to enhance this team going forward.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, this looks sharp. Schneider. Rivaldo. Now Neymar. Zanetti. It's a goal kick. Owen finds himself offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That has been cut short. Well seen, saw that coming. And the through ball. That's been cut out, well played. And he's intervened well there. That's a shade optimistic. Zanetti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good take, and is he in? He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Law receives it in a good position here. And it's Kubo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, super find. And that is as far as they're going to go. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's well spotted. Caceres. Kubo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Schneider! Schneider! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 15.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He'll fancy himself from here. Schneider! That was travelling. And it's Zanetti.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose.
Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And this is... And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gattuso. And this is Okazaki. And he plays one through. Thinks about the shot. Out of play for a goal kick.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Davids!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davids. And it's Kubo. Now it's Kubo. He is through here. Closing in on goal. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. That is good alertness. Neymar. Knocks it into space. And this is Owen. There's no flag. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Besiktas.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Besiktas back on level terms! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Veron, he's shifting through the gears here. Kubo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kubo puts his foot on the gas. Caceres. And it's Zanetti. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet is the guilty party there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Law. And they're quick to press. Law. Great chance! Superb goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost an hour gone. No way through. Now it's Baron. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's beaten the last man. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Besiktas.
It's their second corner of the game.
Okazaki. Number 22, Varane. Coming on the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Nedved.
Chance! Davids clears.
Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Nedved. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. And that's a throw-in. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar carries the ball down the right. That ball looks a good one. Valverde receives it in a wide position.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Davids. And it's Neymar. Law.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Rivaldo. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Owen. Nedved. Caceres cuts out the pass. Rivaldo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a threatening ball. And the shot! Shoots! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Rivaldo. Looking for a runner. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And it's Nedved. Owen. Owen is onto this. He gets big. It's in. Late drama. Late goal. This will be one frantic ending. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Besiktas give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that has been knocked clear. And he's forced to go back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but...